Well, this is a normal way to start an episode on Interstellar SMP, you know? Just another regular day here on the server. This is absolutely insane. What has happened since I last logged onto the server? Oh my gosh. Dandelion, have you seen any villagers recently? Because it sure seems like they have seen you. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna have to get this cleared up. I can't believe the audacity these pillagers have. Like, can you believe this? What have I ever done wrong to them? Absolutely nothing.
Flashback.
Nothing at all. I would never, ever hurt any pillagers in any way unless it was in self-defense, for sure. I think it's time to do a little cleanup here. I definitely do not want to have these banners all over my base. My colors are yellow and like orange, not shades of gray and black. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I got them all if I'm not mistaken. If I notice anything later, I'll just take it off. But yeah, with that out of the way, welcome everyone. I'm Stellar Eclipse if you don't know, and welcome back to the server on Interstellar. I'm super happy to be back here, and we have lots of things in store for today. Because today is the day that we're finally going to do something that I have been procrastinating for a long time. And honestly, it's kind of crazy to think about considering it's only episode 5, but I'm probably going to be doing the most biggest build in my Minecraft career. And I am so excited for this, guys. You have no idea. But before we even get to talking about that, I have to show you a few things I've been working on, starting with this little terraforming bit. Yep, I've done a little bit of work on the landscaping, did a little bit of flower planting and everything, you know, just trying to get the area to be more full. Aside from doing a bit of landscaping here, I did do a bit of work gathering materials, so I'd like to show you that. And oh my gosh, is that more pillager banners? Seriously? Well, hello to you too, banner. I cannot believe this. This is getting ridiculous. Well, more cleanup, I suppose. And inside the storage room as well. Oh my gosh, the pillagers sure went through with their work. I might have to pay these pillagers a little visit just to kindly remind them who they're dealing with. After all, nobody messes with the queen bee and gets away with it. That looks better. I actually don't even know if I had banners there to begin with, but we do now. It's a nice little touch. And it looks like while I was gone, someone left a gift behind for me. This is so nice of them. Thank you. I'll put this to the side and I'll look at it later. I just want to show you guys what I've been up to, and what it is pretty much resource gathering, to be honest, because huge projects require lots and lots of resources. So every single one of these shulkers you see here, this is all we're going to be using to build a museum. And you might be thinking, well, Stella, museums aren't supposed to really be that big. This one is going to be big. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be one big project. Let's put it that way, I suppose. You know what? It's too hard to explain. I'm better off showing it to you. So I've been clearing out this area. There used to be a forest here, but I chopped down all the trees, and I've started also flattening the ground. I do have to do a bit more of it, but this area here is generally where we're going to build this thing. Okay, obviously this is nowhere near a perfect structure, but this is generally the size we're going for. Actually, I think it might be even bigger if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, it's going to take a while to build, and it's gonna look also really cool once we get it in place, I just feel like the server's been open for a while and I haven't done much. Like, I did this greenhouse here, I did that, I did like a storage room, but I feel like having big structures will really fill the area up, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in order to make it look like a kingdom. Oh, speaking of kingdoms, I completely forgot to tell you, I have finally chosen my kingdom name. That's right, I have gone 5 episodes without a kingdom name, and I'm super excited to announce the winners. Thank you all so much for those who commented suggestions down below. And now, the lucky winner, drumroll please. Honey Hills. I love it. Isn't this so nice? I don't know, it just has a ring to it, you know? We have hills, we have honey, it's just kind of my vibe, and it suits our kingdom perfectly, don't you think? It's great. I have a kingdom name, I have a kingdom banner. It's really starting to feel like home, and I am so excited to see all we're gonna do here. For context, this museum is gonna be used for all sorts of things. I'm thinking cosmetics, I'm thinking player heads, I'm thinking just random items, just a place to put everything and have a place to display stuff. The terrain is looking pretty flat since I've done a little bit of work on it so far, but I think we need to push back this bit just a bit, so why don't we get right into it? Oh my goodness, does diamond tools ever make a difference? Look how quick this is. It's amazing. We're also getting a bit deep in the layers here, so we are seeing some stone. Luckily, I have a netherite pickaxe with the best enchants on it. Honestly, terraforming has gotta be one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. I know that it's heavily disliked, but I find it so relaxing, and honestly, you don't really have to think about it too much. Just stripping the grass as we go. It's going to be such an amazing area for my build, and I am just so excited to get building. Now, I've left you pretty much in the dark on this build so far, aside from the fact that it's a museum, so why don't I tell you a bit more about it? I feel like I inspired this build off a few different things, including a bunch of big Minecraft series such as Hermitcraft and Empire's SMP. As a very small Minecraft YouTuber, I have to say one of the biggest tips that I've ever received that I totally agree with is that you should definitely watch other people's content. It's the best way to learn new things. But not only that, I just feel like that there's so many different amazing content creators that exist in the community, and I find that watching other people's content brings me so much joy because you get to see what people are passionate about as well. I don't know, Minecraft is just something I absolutely love, and I am so grateful for all of you viewers who watch my videos, and I hope that I can bring some kind of entertainment and enjoyment for all of you. Well, I think that looks like a pretty clear field if you ask me. A little bit of holes here and there, but aside from that, looks like a pretty good field, don't you think? Shulker boxes lined up, crafting table, little setup per usual. You all know the drill. Let's get time-lapsing. That, everyone, the museum is pretty much complete. The exterior is completely done, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. The details, the hard work I put into this, I'm so happy with the way it has turned out. So the way that this is built is there's one main entrance over here in the center, and then we have two side entrances on the two wings like this. And if we continue going to the back of the build, we have a lovely fountain here in the back, and honestly, I think it really brings the whole thing together. I am really happy with the way it turned out. But all the hard work has paid off, and I think it looks really amazing next to all the other buildings, and it's really starting to feel like a kingdom like I said it would earlier. Now, on the inside, I did do a bit of interior, but I'm not quite done yet, so I'll just give you a general run through. We have the main desk over here, so this is the first thing that people are going to look at when they enter. I have a little chandelier with the staircase going upwards, these pillars for support. I did a little trim around the edge just to give it a bit of detail, and I think it looks really adorable. This carpet though, oh my goodness, was it hard to get so many shulker boxes. I'm never doing this again. I really did not think it through when doing this on creative mode, but like, shulker boxes are insanely expensive. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks really good. It turned out so nice, but like next time I need some sort of shulker farm because this is like insane. Now, these two wings here are identical. I did a little redstone trim on the top. I have glass stained windows with archway support. I think it looks really cool. And because they're identical, we can do something similar for both of these two rooms when we're doing the interior. Climbing upwards here, we have the second floor, and I have an overhanging balcony which I'm going to show you in a second, along with 3 chandeliers in the center. Now, just like the bottom, these 2 wings are identical with, again, overhanging balconies. It looks really nice. And then we have staircases that lead to these balconies, so this would be technically considered the 3rd floor. These little rooms here need a bit of work, as you can see. Like, I didn't really finish patching in the walls and everything, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this space, but we do have it. So if you do have suggestions, leave them in the comments. I will definitely take a look at that. And this is where we're going to need the most work, because I have no idea how I'm going to make this look good without completely covering it. It's a very complicated situation. And then here we have the overhanging balcony from this floor here. You can see the downstairs, and I really like what I did here with the leafage and the cute chandeliers. It looks really adorable. And of course here we can just look down on the main floor. We see the staircases leading to the 1st floor as well, and we also have hidden ladders over here to get to the final floor. This is the top of the build, and I think it looks really great. I did something basic here, just some more pillar support, some chandeliers, but you can look into the windows here into the 2 wings, and I think it's so cool to be able to see this angle of the build. But yeah, I suppose this is it. Honestly, this is really big. We have so much room to work with when we're going to be putting all the items in the museum, and I'm really excited to get going on the rest of this build. Oh, but I have so much more in store for this episode. We're not done here, because I've realized that there is an issue with my base that we need to address. And no, it's not my storage room. I actually have it organized for once, if you can believe that. I am talking about the way we walk around this area, because we do have pathways. That's great and all. But we also have a separation by the river here, and there's no way across it aside from swimming. I think that it is finally time that we fix that by implementing some bridges in the kingdom, because, I mean, look, don't get me wrong, you could swim, it's not bad or anything, but like, it's not convenient either. We're gonna start off simple, just 2 little bridges to begin with. One that's gonna connect this pathway over there, and then one that's gonna connect the beginning of my mega build to the greenhouse area. I've got all the materials we need in the shelter boxes right here, so I guess let's not waste any time and get into a time lapse. So we have bridge 1 over there and bridge 2 over here, and now we're just gonna go ahead and connect the pathway up to the mega build. So we have one pathway here connecting up to the mega build, and I was considering doing one to go to the fountain as well, but I figure I will do that later on when I add more stuff to the area. So now that we have some pathways set up, I was thinking how we could spruce them up and make them even nicer, and I had the idea of adding some lampposts around the areas, because as you can see, we currently are dealing with torches, and I think we can do better than that. So these are going away. I don't want to see you guys here anymore, and we're gonna get some lovely lamppost set up. Luckily, I happened to gather way more materials than what I needed to do the different bridges here, so we have plenty of things to work with. Amazing! Well, in that case, I say let's get right into it and get building. Lampposts have been set up, and they really bring some light into the area of Honey Hills. So I guess it's time to move on to the last and final thing on the agenda for today. I've been thinking about it, and I realized that I have no really set spawn point on the server. Basically, if you didn't know, you could use /set_home to set a teleportation point on the server. And recently, I've just been putting them wherever, but I think it would be nice if we had a proper zone to designate for that area. So I had the idea of of making a sort of gazebo in the center of the island. Now, I really want this to feel whimsical and cutesy, so I'm gonna be adding all sorts of lush items, some glowberries, some azalea stuff, just to give it a bit of greenery as well. I will need to do a little bit of clearing of the trees and everything and expand the island just a little bit to make sure that the build can fit on the area. Luckily, that shouldn't be much of a problem, and I guess there's nothing left to do but get into it. The gazebo is officially complete, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It makes the perfect little waypoint for players to come to my base. See, I didn't put string on the glowberries because I'm kind of hoping that they're gonna all grow and it's gonna give this overgrown kind of vibe, like you're stepping out of a magical fairy tale into the kingdom, and I think it's gonna look really cool. You know, all the little things we've added today, like the lampposts, the gazebo, the bridges, they're all really small, but honestly, I feel like it makes such a difference in the kingdom. It feels so much more full, and I absolutely love it. You know, overall, I think I did a really good job. I'm proud to announce that I think this is the most productive I've ever been on the server, and hopefully I can keep this up because oh boy do we have lots of things planned for the future episodes. And with that, I think we've reached the end of the episode, so thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one. Goodbye!